Central Fabrication Station for just $9.99 each with promo code DOUBLE. Tasty for the win. This is your Fox 18 Fast Pass. My computer. And now, meteorologist Andrew McCoy with the Fox 18 local pinpoint forecast.
What a day it was. We're on the Fox 18. So we do have a big drop in the temperatures coming up. We'll get to the forecast here in just a moment. First, we'll give you a courtesy update, courtesy of some of the IDOT cameras around. Here's the Centennial Bridge. You can see a little bit of traffic there. State 74 by Avenue of the City. And you can also see some traffic there on the State 74 Bridge. We do have dozens of cameras available for you to check out if you'd like to do it on floodcities.com. All right, let's jump right to the high temperatures from today. Average up here along the Banner, 52. Galena, Mount Carroll, Sterling, 74 degrees, so more than 20 degrees above normal throughout the entire Fox 18 area today. Even though it wasn't a record, this is one of the warmest March 21st that we've ever had here around the Quad Cities. So we are looking really good temperature-wise today. We were. Still feel pretty good outside, but here's verification. These are the hottest temperatures we've had, warmest anyway, so far this year. 77 today. We've had a 72 and a 70, and then some middle and upper 60s on the board too, but we are talking way above average today. But it could literally be 2 weeks before we have another day as warm as today. We have a big change on the way, but what a day it was. Best day of the year so far, weather-wise, at least according to a lot of people. I know that's not for everyone. Everyone's not ready for the warmer weather this year, but the vast
said that the doctor had not called it in yet.
It was one of the best days of the year so far. Rain is on the way.
So watch, in a day or two, it might be there. But
I mean the stuff almost hit the lower 80s today.
Whatever it's that he's supposed to make. They haven't called it in. Whatever, as I was saying, almost dropped my bottle.
Below normal Thursday.
I found some Irish, Italian cream soda.
If we get anything at all.
and a cherry berry.
Another indication that the temperatures are not quite to the point in the season where we warm up. And then we don't have
Italian dark
you
cream
said that
soda.
anyway.
And
Back
then
in
a
the
ginger
50s,
beer.
then the 40s, then the 50s.
I wanted to try that.
So like I
And then
said,
this
it'll
is
be
like
a little
a
while
sparkling
before we have the temperature as warm as it is today. It'll even be a little while before we have a temperature as warm as it is right now.
Never
Again,
tried
63
Italian.
degrees at the airport on Monday night. Now
I
earlier
had
the
once.
wind picked up a
Italian
little
cream
bit.
soda?
Right now not too windy, but it's about 10 to 15 miles
It's
per
just
hour.
craft soda, kind of.
Sunshine
I
early
know
today.
somebody
That was an
from
added
work
bonus.
tried
Now we have some
this,
clouds out there, and there is rain
Italian-
on the way. So here's our future cast
It's like
right
a
for the next
lemon
couple of
soda or
hours.
something.
And then notice
she
early
only
in the morning
tried a
we'll have
little bit
scattered
of it,
showers
and
out
she
there. So if
didn't
you have
like
to
it.
get the garbage bin out of the garage and get it out by the curb tomorrow morning, you might want to do it tonight. If that's not a problem for you because it's comfortable right now and it's not raining tonight.
Would
So
you
then
like
you get
to
the
try?
Tuesday afternoon, more scattered showers. Tuesday night, more scattered showers. Even more of that on the way for Wednesday. Then Thursday, we have that chance for rain and snow. Computer models showing the potential for rain up to about an inch over the next couple of
Suppose
days.
it's going to be like a ginger ale, but I keep seeing ginger beer, and I'm just like, I haven't tried that. I want to.
Increasing clouds, the rain does start up by 50 is the low. Tomorrow, high temperature that hits 53, so it'll be rainy, a little breezy, and noticeably cooler. And you'll notice the cool down over the next 7 days. So rain, chance for rain and snow, and a chance for a couple more showers on Friday before we clear things out for the weekend. Temperatures this weekend will be a touch below normal, but at least the sunshine will be back. I don't think we get a
I know it's running low on levothyroxine.
Yeah, we picked up that good soaking rain late last week. Another one on the way for Tuesday.
Thanks. Coming up, Senator Joni Ernst returns from Poland. What other help she thinks the United States should offer Ukraine. And day one of Ketanji Brown Jackson's Supreme Court confirmation hearings. What Republican Chuck Grassley says he's looking for before she ends up on the country's highest court. You're watching Fox 18 News at 9.
Young Sheldon.
A full hour, weeknights at 5 on Fox 18.
Used car values are rising. In March 2020, the value of a 2018 Malibu was $15,800. Today, we're paying $20,300 for the same 2018 Malibu. Due to economic conditions, pre-driven values are rising.
This is for Dad.
With the shortage of new cars,
The severe cold and flu stuff. So if
The
anyone
great
is
thing with
asking
dealerships
or
is
like
letting
needs
you
to
know
buy
that
it for
now
them,
is the time to
it's
sell
just
your
gonna be-
vehicle. Come in today and Green will
We
buy
probably
it from
should
you
throw all the
at a
other ones
value
out.
you never dreamed of.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Wow. Perfect.
25%
Well,
off
the
your
ones in the
60 months.
fridge
And
are the
Toyota's most
sweet
popular
bait.
2022 models, including Corolla.
I know, but we probably drug them out because they've been in there for a while.
They're fine.
Get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places. Make it easy to do what you do.
Also, Dad, if you
With
wanted
RIA,
sweet bait,
you'll have the tools you need to improve your finances. Like 2% cashback smart checking. Rewards MasterCard with 1.5% cashback. And credit score access always at your fingertips. Save money. Bank smarter. RIA Federal Credit.
on the door itself physically?
You ready to crack houses and bust up gangs?
Yeah, because this is just the sleepy time stuff. The actual medicine.
Yeah, but I don't know how long those have been in there.
It doesn't matter. It's good for a while.
It's not about color. Every family deserves to be safe.
I think they have an expiration date like everything else.
I've hired more cops every year. We've had more police officers in the history of our city. When people feel safe, it creates opportunity. That's what Illinois needs.
That's Richard Oakland. You're watching Fox 18 News at 9.
Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson appeared before the Senate Judiciary Committee today to bring in her
So you got
confirmation
some sodas
from the
at
Supreme
Walmart?
Court.
No, that
Jackson
was
promised the committee she would bring an independent.
everything's
vote
$1.25 now.
Someone
So
who
every
got
4
what they
items
were for,
is like $5.25
Yeah.
instead of $4.28, and I'm set.
Well, they were talking about some items being $3 and $5.
long week for the Senate Judiciary
Not
Committee,
yet.
and Judge Ketanji Brown
Wait.
Jackson has to rise for the
Oh yeah, it must say
Supreme
it's
Court seat.
not exactly
I am humbled and honored to be here.
During day one of Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson's confirmation hearing, Democrats like Vermont
I was gonna
Senator
say, it's
Patrick
not
Leahy
exactly like
and
ginger
Minnesota
ale.
Senator Amy Klobuchar
But
highlighted
it
the
does almost like
significance of her
50 becomes
nomination.
vinegar.
With your presence here today, you are
How about if it's got a strong thing of ginger? I don't like
You,
those
Judge, are
drinkers.
opening a door that's
It's
long
not bad.
been shut to so many.
I mean, a little bit of
Senator
ginger is
Richard
okay, but
Blumenthal
if
said
it's got a
welcoming
strong
an
scent of it, I
African-American
don't
woman
like
on the
it.
court is long overdue.
This day is
I
a
did get a half-gallon of meal.
into the present for our country and for the court.
Yeah, because the other milk we should
Iowa
probably
Senator
throw
Chuck
out.
Grassley outlined
And there might be a
what he
possum
wants out of the
outside.
Supreme Court nominee.
The most important thing that I look for is the nominee's views of law, judicial philosophy, and views on the role of a judge in our constitutional system.
Despite Judge Jackson's education and experience, Texas Republican Senator Ted Cruz said that is no longer enough.
It is no longer the case that Supreme Court confirmation hearings are merely about qualifications.
South Carolina Republican Senator Lindsey Graham promises he and his colleagues will not attack Judge Jackson's character.
None of us are going to do that to you. And if any of us does that to you, all hell will break out.
Republicans touched on their initial thoughts of Judge Jackson, saying she was soft on crime, and want to hear her response in the coming days. Reporting in Washington, I'm Hazel John.
Yeah, that's our.
Senator Joni Ernst came back from a trip to Poland with a fresh understanding of the refugee crisis, and in the midst of the war in Ukraine, Ernst blasted Russian President Vladimir Putin for not letting humanitarian corridors operate for Ukrainian citizens to escape the conflict. Ernst has a personal history with Ukraine. She lived there as an exchange student in the late 1980s during her time at Iowa State University.
The sister that I have in Ukraine, I call her my sister, the family that I stayed with in 1989, she is set to receive refugees at her schoolhouse, and yet the refugees are not being allowed to pass through the Russian soldiers. So they are trapped behind enemy lines with nowhere to go.
Ernst also called for the Biden administration to help Poland transfer its MiG-29 warplanes as well as get other military equipment to Ukraine. Still comes right place, right time. Who came to help an officer when a threat turned violent? You're watching Fox 18 News at 9.
Mike and Molly. Tonight at 10:30 on Fox 18. Finding the Honda you really want just got easy. With a longer limited warranty, so downloadable inspection reports, so you see what we see. Downloadable. Complimentary oil changes within the first year. That's what I'm talking about. Never been more at peace. Than with Honda certified.
I had to buy more mouthwash because Sarah, I believe.
Even in the
It's
toughest
the little fiend who keeps taking that of my razors.
there's no stopping them.
Yeah, sometimes I think she shaves her legs by using
No,
shaving
she.
cream.
Well, I don't know about that, but I know that she uses my razors until the aloe strip on them is nothing, and she clogs it up and doesn't bother
I've
cleaning it
noticed
out.
her arms and legs have been kind of,
Patience over product.
Crap.
Protect workers' rights. Keep them safe so they can keep us safe.
My favorite type of Twizzlers, cherry and lemon. They have the filling in them.
okay, where's this Italian soda you were talking about?
I risk staying in. I don't think I have a choice.
They got a black cherry and like a, well, it says a dark cream, but I'm assuming it just means like regular cream soda.
Dark cherry and cream soda?
No,
Doesn't
dark cherry,
That's it.
anything that
or black cherry, and a dark cream. So this is probably more just like a really, really sweet berry. They also have light cream, but that one I think was just like the, kind of like the Dr. Pepper cherry vanilla. And then I have sparkling water because I don't drink it up. And a Gatorade. Because
Belly.
Can I eat them with my fork? Go for it.
it's just cherry water.
2 for $5 quesadilla tacos. Only at Taco John's. My daughter has leukemia, and to live in this area, in a high transmission area, and very scary. It is a matter of life and death for a lot of people. If you're on the fence, get vaccinated.
So in the shed.
On the schedule. You're watching Fox 18 News at 9.
A Florida State Trooper got help from some good Samaritans after struggling during
that
the
might have
on the
ice
interstate.
creams.
That leads our video of the day. It all happened Friday when the trooper responded called out someone walking on Interstate 4 in Tampa. You see the trooper speaking with the man and trying to get him in a patrol car. On the man told the trooper to leave him alone and punched him. They struggled, eventually wound up on the ground. Now, you see them coming from the background there. Some good Samaritans helped the rest 24-year-old Alexander Hernandez Delgado.
Whereas these are from our trip.
Officer in Virginia.
I'm taking these with me
A big
on
cat
the,
takes the spotlight in Utah.
basically 6-hour car ride where I'm like,
wandered into someone's backyard late Saturday
fine,
night.
I'm gonna put it in my
Motion
car in a
sensor
little
light
bit.
came on and recorded it on surveillance
Then why'd you
video.
bring it in here?
Sent them
Because I don't feel like taking it out
So
of
that's
my car right
becoming
now, and
one
I
with
really.
nature as well as your phone. Most parts in Davenport could soon have Wi-Fi hotspots you can take advantage of. And
Oh well.
The White House is bracing for a new spike in COVID cases, but health officials say there's still time to avoid another surge. On top of the Sherry in Atlanta, I'll have details.
To try and move the show.
It's Terrific Tuesdays at Hy-Vee. This Tuesday, get hot dogs for just 88 cents. That's right, get Oscar Mayer hot dogs for just 88 cents. Tuesday only. Scan the QR code or check out HyVeeDeals.com for more details.
Running a small city is no small task. Every municipality has essential public services and local businesses that demand connectivity and cohesiveness. Having a reliable broadband network to keep it all working smoothly is a must. Fast fiber internet with scalable bandwidth provides the speed and stability to meet any challenge on any level. It strengthens communities, drives development, and spurs economic growth. Gigabit Plus enterprise-level solutions from MediaCom Business.
If you're injured in a serious accident, call Hupie and Abraham right now.
It's Terrific Tuesdays at Hy-Vee. This Tuesday, get hot dogs for just 88 cents. That's right, get Oscar Mayer hot dogs for just 88 cents. Tuesday only. Scan the QR code or check out HyVeeDeals.com for more deals.
The area's first full hour of local news in prime time. The Fox 18 News at 9 continues with your Fox Fastcast.
Mild tonight with temperatures in the lower 60s in the Quad Cities. The average daytime highs back in the lower 50s. It's dry for now, but look southwest of the Quad Cities. As my name goes away, you'll see some rain creeping into the picture. And we have rain, lots of it in the forecast over the next couple of days. Mild for now, but scattered showers on the way for Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe even Thursday and Friday. I'll have a wet forecast for you here in a couple of minutes on Fox 18 News at 9.
Fox 18 News at 9 continues.
hello again. A bird flu outbreak in Iowa forced one farm to put down millions of chickens. That leads tonight's health report. Iowa State Department of Agriculture says more than 5 million chickens on an egg-laying farm were killed. It's the second confirmed case of avian influenza in Buena Vista County. The first outbreak caused 50,000 turkeys to die. More than 12.5 million chickens and turkeys in at least 8 states could have to be killed because of recent outbreaks. The Centers for Disease Control say these cases are not an immediate public health concern. Health officials in the United States and around the world are focused on avoiding another wave of COVID-19. A lot of that attention is directed at the BA2 subvariant that is spreading quickly. Jonathan Serry reports the signs are it's more contagious than the Omicron variant.
The Omicron subvariant BA2 hitting Asia and parts of Europe hard, resulting in a big spike in cases. Almost every country in Western Europe is now feeling the strain, with cases in the UK up more than 250% in just the past month. And things are so bad in China, the mainland reported its first COVID fatalities in over a year. But Chinese officials also say the majority of BA2 infections have been mild so far.
Some individuals, due to old age combined with underlying diseases, have developed relatively serious conditions, but the proportion is not large.
That's similar to what doctors are finding here in the U.S., where BA2 now makes up about a third of new infections. Health officials now say they're expecting a big uptick in the case count, prompting some cities to announce their COVID restrictions are staying in place, including New York, where a vaccine mandate for private companies will remain in effect indefinitely.
Our mandates have been among the most important
Somebody in the bathroom?
policies that we've put in place throughout this pandemic.
The White House also anticipating more cases, saying it will no longer look at transmission rates when recommending COVID restrictions. Instead, the focus will be on hospitalizations and deaths, a big shift from the previous policy of setting guidelines based on the level of community transmission.
Yes, being boosted helps a lot. You may see a mini surge. We are not going to see another wave.
Health officials say BA2 appears to be about 50 to 60% more contagious than the original Omicron variant. In Atlanta, Jonathan Searing, Fox News.
You could soon be able to go to a park in Davenport and stay connected. Davenport City Council is considering a project to add free Wi-Fi at 5 locations. It would cost about $86,000. Fox 18's Blake Hornstein reports planning is still in its early stages.
On Wednesday, the Davenport Council will vote on a proposal to bring outdoor wireless internet service installation to 5 Davenport locations, potentially giving residents a chance to enjoy nature alongside their technology.
Way of the world, the thing of the times, and it's a great idea. And you know, people that would be home on their internet can come out here and breathe the air and do their homework.
He also sees the investment as a positive one because everyone will have a chance to enjoy it.
There's so many things that happen in the city, and you wonder why we're spending money on it. Well, everyone's going to enjoy this.
But for some, there's a disconnect. One longtime resident views a walk in the park as a time to unplug and take in your surroundings.
You're in a park. It's beautiful. Look at the colors. Look at the flowers. Smell the flowers. Relax, you know.
Part of the reasoning for the proposal was to create another avenue for internet access. But parents use another place to complete work.
We have libraries and stuff like that that you can study at, you know. I really don't think that Wi-Fi out on the water would be...
Thanks for getting Mom's medicines, Rachel.
Something like that.
We'll know Wednesday where City Council stands on the issue and if a walk in the park with a strong internet connection is in the near future. Reporting for Fox 18 News, I'm Blake Hornstein.
That would get the internet service on Court Hill Park, the Emice Park Pavilion, the Treasury Pavilion, Harrington Park, and the Centennial Park Pavilion. Great day to be at the park today, and the rest of the week, maybe not so much.
Would have had a fast connection to see, man, how warm is it out here in Florida?
It's nice.
Yeah, it's almost 80 degrees in the Quad Cities. It'll be a while before we have another day like this, though. Here are the numbers, 52 and 31, that's average for mid to late March, but we were at 77 and 51 for today. I'll be back with details on the cool down and the wet weather and the forecast next on Fox 18 News at 9.
Fox 18 is first at 9. With Jim Needleman, Chief Meteorologist Andy McCrae, and Sports Director Jay Kidwell. You're watching Fox 18 News at 9.
There is joy on the other side.
Weekdays at 2 on Fox 18.
I grew up working in my family supper club. This is where it started with us.
far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand, always cooked to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about families coming together. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere.
my jacket.
Welcome to Delicious.
Chair.
America's been thunderstruck by the all-new 2022 Outlander and courtesy Mitsubishi.
No, not that one. I was talking about the large baggie. I had all the clothes in the floor. And yes, I bought these.
Just the bag into the bathroom.
Well, yeah, I know that. I don't see it in the bathroom now. Do it. It's more. It's right here. You gotta move to grab the couch.
But you also want to be paid well. You can have both when you work for Handicap Development Center. Many positions at HDC start at $15 an hour and include benefits. Plus, HDC has a variety of flexible schedules and positions to meet your lifestyle. If you have a heart to care for others and need a rewarding income, then join the awesome team at HDC. Apply your smile today at handicapdevelopment.org.
Winter is done so, because TMZ is bringing the heat. TMZ.
Tonight at 10 on Fox 18. And now, Chief Meteorologist Andy McCrae with a Fox 18 local pinpoint forecast.
If you were home all day today, you might have opened up the windows to let in some fresh air. It was that kind of a March day around the Quad Cities. And even tonight, it's not all that bad if you haven't closed them just yet. It's still 63 degrees in the Quad Cities, 61 in Muscatine and Aledo, and we are at 60 in Clinton. So here we are after 9:30, and we're still about 10 degrees above the average high for this time of year. This is our Quad Cities cam from Bettendorf tonight, and that's the Centennial Bridge there. It's a good view of the bridge, even though it's about 5 miles away or so. You can see the arches there all lit up. And here are the weather headlines. Cooler weather is on the way after a near record high today. Also rain coming up. We do dry out by the weekend, and as of right now, the weekend looks like it'll be okay. High temperatures are probably going to be not that far from 50 degrees, but we will add in some sunshine, and that's something I do not expect a whole lot of over the next several days. Our temperatures tonight, it's in the 30s in Green Bay. We got 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and it's 67 in St. Louis right now. So a lot of mild weather out there. And even the numbers off to the north, especially in the Twin Cities, for example, that's not bad for up in the north woods of Wisconsin for this time of year. Sometimes it's still pretty chilly out there right now. Look at all this rain on the map here. It's a big storm that has caused severe weather today. Tornadoes in Texas. And this has been a pretty active severe weather day today, and it'll be another one tomorrow south of the Quad Cities. What we get on the northern side here, there could be a couple of rumbles of thunder tomorrow, but we definitely get the rain. And you can see the rain not that far from the Quad Cities right now, and it is advancing right in our direction as it surges off to the north. Okay, we did this map last week ahead of all the basketball games for the NCAA tournament. Well, here's another look at the travel impacts here coming up this week. So tomorrow morning, there's a lot of rainy weather. This is where the severe weather will be tomorrow. And then as you get into Wednesday, there's still some rain in the forecast for the Quad Cities. Then Thursday, there's a chance for a mixture of some rain and some snow. Then we get to Thursday, the men's basketball game in Cisco and San Antonio. And then as we get to Friday, there should be a little bit of rain again around Chicago.
There,
and that's actually big. That's where Iowa State plays on Friday. And then again Sunday is big on Friday. There's the forecast for, kind of nationwide as we give it a little bit of a basketball spin here. And we'll take you right on out through the weekend. Not a lot of peace in. I think we get sunshine over the weekend. It just won't be all that warm. Okay, so here's our future cast. We're going to go back to the regional view. Since we have some rain on the way, I want you to be able to see it relatively close up to the Quad Cities. So here's the first batch of rain. Then we get more rain later Tuesday night into Wednesday. And here comes this chance for a little bit of rain and snow on Thursday. So we're looking at rainy weather, cloudy weather, weather that's not as warm as it was today. Okay, how much rain? We had a good dose of it late last week. Well, over the next 7 days, we can easily pick up another inch of rain. And that would be really good news for the drought. We will get our next drought update, by the way, on Thursday. And that will have last week's rain factored into it, but they cut off the input there for the rain early on Tuesday morning, so we really just had that first round of rain from last week. Okay, tomorrow a high of 58 with off and on showers. Could be a couple of rumbles of thunder. And now the 7-day, you can see it'll be a while before we get a good amount of sunshine. So hopefully you're able to soak some of that up today, which was almost 3 degrees this afternoon.
Last couple of days were very nice.
Yeah, it'll take a little bit of a turn for the worse here. Eventually, who knows, maybe the next time we warm up, when we cool down after that, we won't be talking about a chance for rain and snow. That's the way it's been the last couple of times. Another time, we do have a chance for some rain and snow on Thursday.
It's spring. Springtime.
Yeah, you're right.
Straight ahead, Iowa State in the Sweet 16. How the Cyclones pulled their win over Wisconsin is perspective. And who made the big plays at the senior showcase at Augustana? Jake Kidwell has that for you on Fox 18 News at 9.
Young Sheldon. A full hour, weeknights at 5 on Fox 18.
Limitless Mail works.
This is a service that should have been around a long time ago. It was one of the best decisions, apart from having kids and marrying my wife. You don't be embarrassed about it because it worked.
I actually feel like I get to be myself now.
It's changed my life.
I didn't know how bad I felt until I realized how I should feel.
I can't put into words what I owe Limitless now. One of the best decisions I ever made was going and seeing you guys at Limitless.
You can trust the medical professionals at Limitless Man.
It's the Quad Cities used car March Mania sale. Only at Highland Toyota. Hundreds of SUVs, trucks, 4x4s, all-wheel drive, vans, family, sport, luxury, hybrid, certified and economy vehicles starting at $99.75. $99.75. Get the balance of the full factory warranty. No payments for 90 days. We'll pay top dollar to buy your used vehicle. Highland Toyota on John Deere Road in 53rd Street, Bowling, or HighlandToyota.com.
Warmer weather is in the air, and CMI is making you an offer you don't want to miss. Right now, CMI will install a new air conditioner and give you a deluxe furnace for half price. With great utility rebates,
I'm wondering if they're used to my mushroom.
Estimates are free, so call today.
It goes a little lighter.
On sale this week. USDA Choice New York Strip Steak from Mark Davis Meat Counter is just $5.99 each. Blue Ribbon Classics Ice Cream is only $5.98. Twin Pack Jute Peanut Butter is just $8.84. Brown Berry Wide Pan Bread is only $2.88. Kraft American Singles are just $2.98 with your coupon.
Probably good.
Affordable, fair way.
Dylan, how's that sofa you can't return from that big internet site?
Honestly, not that great.
Well, Slumberland can help. It's our biggest finance sales event of the year. Just $20 a month will get you a gorgeous sectional, a 3-piece bedroom group, when you spend $1,200 and pay no interest for 5 years.
No way.
How about kicking back in this luxury leather power recliner for just $25 a month? And come to Slumberland Sleep Solutions, where we've reinvented mattress shopping.
What? I was making a joke
Now,
of the commercial.
local sports with sports director Jake Kidwell.
Tonight was a fabulous night for many high school basketball players as the Iowa-Illinois Senior All-Star Games were back in action for the first time since 2019. A wonderful event, and some very talented athletes got to take part in this Quad City tradition. Let's start with the girls' game, and yeah, we got some dancing going on to the YMCA, and then it's time to play some basketball. Nice passing there to Cadence Tatum from Moline, and the Illinois girls strike first. Cadence Tatum again with the rebound. In for two more. Tammy Ludwig on the move for Geneseo and the Illinois team. And it was for the first 8 points. Of course, Tammy off to Providence. Don't count out Iowa. Eddie Kirchhoff with the 3 for the TV star. Cadence Lighting. We get that one to drop for the Silver Streaks of the Illinois team. Adriana Mayfield from Central. And Iowa battling back in this game. Tierney McDonald hits a 3 for the Rockridge Rockets and the Illinois team. Taylor Beach, buzzer beater, 3 is in. And the Sabres like that. The Iowa team likes that. Taylor Beach, how about another 3? Iowa within 2. And then it's Kate McAleer from Bettendorf. And it was a tie game. In the end, Illinois would pull it off 63-61. We're still dancing. Let's get to the boys' game. And this was some game indeed. This is a wild one. Illinois strikes first. Alley-oop time. Jeremiah Favors to Amarian Nimmers. And it's Amarian Nimmers. A great move underneath. Drops that one in for 2. And then how about this? Kick it out to Kyle Taylor. Hits the 3. The Moline Maroon comes through. Illinois up spin move for the Sabre. In for two, and a nice pass to Mike Lowry. Gets the three to drop. The Wildcat happy about that. Gives to McEwen from the Sabres. Floats that one in for the bucket. Marion Nimmers, how about this? The steal to Rock Island Rock on the move and putting it down. And that is a nice play for the Illinois team. More great passing. The no-look there to Nazion Carruthers from West. Going Gary from Galesburg, slamming it down for the Galesburg Silver Streaks and Team Illinois. Ivan Brew from Assumption hits the three-pointer. And John Jensen from Clinton hits a three of his own. Final seconds right now. Iowa team is up. Oh, they just won it, 114-113. Let's check out the softball game. Softball action from Rockbridge. Here's Hannah. She's got popcorn. She's going to turn 11 on the 24th. She wants LED lights is what Hannah wants. Well, I hope they come through for you. There's Peyton Brown getting the strikeout in the first inning, stranding the Mercer County runner. And the Rockbridge Rockets coming to the plate. Kendra Lewis hits this one at the left field on a very windy day at the Ridge. That means a double. However, the Rockets would not get a run in that opening inning. It was a wild wind indeed at this game. Mercer County with a runner on third. Peyton Brown with another strikeout to get out of the situation. And then it is time for Bailey Bognar with this smash to left field. Kylie King on the move and steals it at the fence. Terrific play by Kylie King from Mercer County. Rockets now with runners on. Taylor Sedam is going to get this one to drop. And then Taylor Sedam is going to get a rundown here. Heads up play here. 2 runs are going to score while they're eventually trying to track down Taylor. They will get the out, but the Rockets would get 2 runs, and the Rockets would roll 13-3 this afternoon. We got softball now. It is good. Still ahead, we're going to hear from the Cyclones as their dance party rolls on in Chicago. You are watching Fox 18 News at 9.
Ah, damn it. Here. I'm expecting that to happen.
I'll tell your garage with a new shop line or pick up work line. Keep any area well lit. Hurry into Menards today and save big with 11% off. All lights from Smart Electrician. Make sure your lawnmower and ATV are ready to go for the year with a new battery from FVP. They're built to get you started, even in extreme temperatures. Right now, you'll get 11% off all batteries from FVP.
Even in the toughest times, in the darkest hours, there's no stopping them. First shift, third shift, back-to-back-to-back shifts. There are rocks, are lifelines, grit and grace providers. They deserve the freedom to speak up, for proper training, for fair wages, and to put patients over problems. Protect workers' rights. Keep them safe, so they can keep us safe.
Green Exclusive. It's time for you to get a new Chevy factory fresh. Stop by Green Chevy, pre-order your vehicle and get an additional $500 ordering bonus. New Malibus, Camaros, Silverados, Colorados, Equinox, and more. Pre-order your vehicle and get an additional $500 ordering bonus. Plus, we're giving top dollar for your vehicle even if you don't buy from us. Stop by Green Chevy, pre-order your vehicle and get an additional $500 ordering bonus. Green Chevy is driving the Quad Cities for over 31 years.
If you're injured in a serious accident, call UPN Abraham right now.
Modern Family. A full hour tonight at 11:30 on Fox 18. Fox 18 Sports continues with Jake Kidwell.
They're moving on after beating the Wisconsin Badgers in Milwaukee Sunday evening. The 11th seeded Cyclones, they will take on Miami. That game in the Sweet 16 will be Friday night at 9 o'clock. The game will be on TBS. The Cyclone defense was absolutely tremendous last night as they had Wisconsin having fits. Wisconsin turned it over season high 17 times. Their average is just over 8, and that was leading the nation. It was the lowest scoring game for the Badgers since the 53-46 loss to Virginia in November of 2018. And after winning just 2 games last year, Iowa State's now 22-12. They're off to the Sweet 16 for the first time since 2016 and the 6th time in school history. The 10th seeded Miami Hurricanes, so they beat Auburn, so that will be your matchup in the Midwest region on Friday in Chicago. No team has ever done this before to go from 2 wins to the Sweet 16.
Man, I don't know. It's crazy. It's like not even. I couldn't say mission accomplished. I mean, we're still on a mission, but like.
Man, we made history, man.
Yeah, we in the history books, right?
That's crazy. Yeah, I ain't never been in this situation before, so I mean, it's crazy. I'm super excited. It's not just for myself and not just for my teammates, but for the whole city of Dayton. Oh, this just feels great. You know, the amount of work we put in since we stepped foot on campus on like June 10th, June 11th. You know, and you know, to be rewarded for that, and to get to continue playing basketball, it feels really amazing.
We didn't set out for a certain win total or to do anything based on what transpired in the past. What we did set out to do is restore pride to a program that I love so much, our players do, and has a rich history. So I'm really happy for everybody. I'm happy for our alums, our former players, these young men. It's just a team win across the board, and
it's
a
a
surreal
Jimmy Dean
feeling,
griddle
and
cake.
just thrilled to be part of it.
It says it's maple pancake and sausage. I just figured I'd add
Ones without Chief Drop and Craig forecasting. The Fantastic Four.
Sandwich or whatever.
But it's made with eggs on top. They're crappy. I've tried them and I don't like them.
You're watching.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Is it now?
Instead of having a bun, it has eggs on top.
Yeah, I know. What I'm saying is I haven't had them before.
Crap, I don't like
30 on Fox 18.
I'll never get them again. No, you wouldn't like them. I didn't like them at all.
Spring is finally here at the
No,
QCCA
the maple.
Expo Center Flower and Garden Show, March 25th through the 27th. You'll find so much inspiration for your landscaping projects, outdoor kitchen, curb appeal updates, and the backyard
things
about. More flowers and more decor. Advanced discount tickets available online at QCCAExpoCenter.com. It's finally spring at the QCCA Flower and Garden Show, March 25th through the 27th at the Expo Center in Rock Island.
Dollar store already has Easter egg kits for dyeing them after boiling them.
No, we had barely had St. Patrick's Day.
Yep.
I haven't even had Easter yet.
They're rushing everything.
Now is
That's
the
what I
time
always
to
said. You're
experience
rushing holidays
Lexus
too much.
at the invitation to Lexus sales event.
Ridiculous.
Get 0.9% APR financing on the 2022 ES250 all-wheel drive.
Running a small city is no small task. Every municipality has essential public services and local businesses that demand connectivity and cohesiveness. Having a reliable broadband network to keep it all working smoothly is a must. Fast fiber internet with scalable bandwidth provides the speed and stability to meet any challenge on any level. It strengthens communities, drives development, and spurs economic growth. Gigabit Plus enterprise-level solutions from the
Yeah, I figured. Totally someone's already turned it. I'm not gonna bother worrying about it. I trust my groupmates who were able to read my notes and like determine if they were good enough to buy it or not, you know.
Pre-driven values are rising to historic levels. With the
I find it funny because the person who posted an edited copy of the PowerPoint above me, she said here's some slight edits, and I actually didn't see any. So unless she like changed the notes about it, I don't know.
Follow Fox 18 News 24 hours a day at OurQuadCities.com.
It's already turned in.
The very first Marvel comic
I'm
book
trying
pays
to
off handsomely for
ignore it
its
now.
owner
It's
as
done.
they
It's
were
over
that
with.
first in tonight's
Or whatever I get in that class, I get in that class. Like the grade's already finalized.
The Angel, Khazar, Submariner, and Master Raider. It's considered a top 3 must-have comics collective and just sold at auction for, drum roll, $2.4 million. The buyer's name not revealed. The edition launched Marvel's future of comics, TV shows, and movies. The comic is called a paid copy because it has publisher's notes that explain how much writers and artists were paid. A mascot got his own souvenir from the game in Minneapolis. The Timberwolves were taking on the Milwaukee Bucks Saturday when mascot Punch the Wolf spotted Chef Bobby Flay of the Food Network in the audience during his timeout. You see him there. Crunch got Chef Bobby to autograph a skillet. Well, there you go. Kind of turned into paper. I only wish I had a Marvel Comics book.
I'm never gonna watch that skillet again.
No, probably not.
Alright, you guys look at the forecast for tomorrow
You know who that guy is? The chef?
Yes.
Right. I'm the only one that doesn't. Alright, never
No,
mind.
no, you're not. Kennedy at 4 o'clock.
no idea who that
the
guy is.
story. Didn't know who it was either. So.
If he's sitting in Jim Needleman's seat, then
He's got restaurants all over the country.
Jay, you and Kennedy, two of a kind.
I've eaten at one of his restaurants before, a couple of them. What's the weather, Andy? All right, we're out of time. See you later.
Shoot it up.
Left a bottle of scotch around here somewhere after the first time you stole my job.
Did you drink all my fizzy water?
You put more left in the back. You're disgusting.
It's refreshing and delicious.
Agree to disagree.
Yep.
Found it. Why not?
Jimmy's got Wanda Sykes, Michael Jackson, and music from Weezer. An all-new Jimmy Kimmel Live, tonight on ABC.
Leah and I haven't had sex in 9 days. Okay.
You're having a dry spell and it will blow over.
When you get home tonight, put on some music, light some candles. Do you like the chocolate? The hospital has rules against alcohol, but there is nothing about consensual sex. Spontaneity is not the solution.
The Good Doctor, tonight on ABC.
Right now on News 8 at 10, looking toward the future.
Just the idea that we're going to have something so unique to the Tri-City area was the first thing. I was like, oh my gosh, that is so cool.
The work underway to make a bison bridge a reality here in the Quad Cities. Plus, looking for answers.
I want to know what happened to my family.
The reason a local family says they're frustrated after their loved one died in a car crash. News 8 at 10 starts right now.
You're watching WQAD News 8 at 10.
And good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight at 10. I'm Josh Lamberty. Jim has this evening off. Building a new Interstate 80 bridge is the next big bridge project for the Quad Cities. But first, officials will have to decide what to do with the current one.
The fact that they're saying another new bridge makes me wonder,
into a bison bridge.
were they not
explain
enough
what a
deal?
hearing
But then I
the
thought I
Illinois House
heard, like,
Transportation Committee tomorrow could mean for that project. It's new tonight on News 8 at 10.
When it comes to the IU bridge,
they would just, do it properly the first time and take care of it.
and the Iowa and Illinois
Well,
Departments of
the longer
Transportation
they
don't
don't repair it, the more it's gonna cost.
Typical way a project like this is handled would be to demo the bridge, which is what makes this so unique because what we're asking.
I mean, look how much they had to spend to repair the Capitol Theater.
But it could be large enough for something else. Turning it into a bison bridge and pedestrian crossing was proposed last year.
I've never seen a bike.
I found sandwiches at the dollar store that were like the Jimmy Dean pancake things with sausage. So I added cheese and egg to make it more like McGriddle because I was not going to go to McDonald's at like 9 or 10 o'clock at night.
Lawmakers, including state representatives,
because you would have spent more.
It's going to save taxpayers.
I mean, I already
Besides, they don't serve breakfast 24 hours a day anymore.
I mean, I figured I had spent enough already tonight. So
to include the Bison Bridge project.
I needed food though, and my stomach was hurting, so I figured I'll get this from the dollar store and then go home. I walked in completely unaware of what I wanted to buy. And I'm just like, why did I walk in here again? Because I specifically went there for something, and then I couldn't remember what it was by the time I got to the store.
It builds awareness and then also demonstrates to
So I'm just like, well,
the governor's office and at the Illinois
oh well.
Department of Transportation that there's a lot of support far and wide for this thing.
For Macomb, it's a project that not only brings new life to an old bridge, but also to the Quad Cities.
People I think will come from all over, not only just the Midwest, but I think from all over the world to see this treasure.
A potential new Quad City treasure that takes a bridge not large enough for cars, but is surely wide enough for the bison. Jenna Webster, WQAD, News 8.
About 38,000 people have signed a petition in support of the Bison Bridge, and the Bison Bridge Foundation says it's going to be working to gather even more public support this summer. That's ahead of potential Department of Transportation public input meetings this fall. Well, let's turn to weather right now. We got another dose of those really warm temperatures today, maybe even borderline summer-like for some of us, but let's not get too excited. Rain, and even more rain is headed our way. Chief Meteorologist James O'Hara tracking it all for us. James?
Hey, Josh, yeah, not too far away as far as that rain is concerned, but what a day turned out to be the year's warmest in pretty much all of our hometowns with widespread 70s that we had for daytime highs from 72 degrees in Galena to even as warm as 77 degrees in the Quad Cities. But as Josh just mentioned, that rain, yeah, and it's not too far away, already seeing some of those rain showers here in Mount Pleasant and even around Keokuk, just outside of Burlington as well. And that is going to expand its way from southwest to northeast as we go through the rest of the night. Currently at the airport of Moline, we're at 60 degrees, not all too bad. South-southeast winds at around 9. And this rain coming on in is just not going to be a one-day event. I mean, we're talking about multiple days here. Now, we're talking about some pretty good rainfall out of this as well. And that's going to impact our temperatures. I'll tell you how cool those numbers will be in the days ahead. Coming up in just a few minutes. Josh?
Thank you, James. 1 month after the car crash that killed a Moline teenager, her family is sharing their frustrations with the investigation. The 22-year-old man was driving the car that veered off 35th Street in Moline, crashing into a tree. 17-year-old Victoria Dickey was killed in that crash. She was a student at United Township High School. So far, no charges have been filed. Moline police released an update on their investigation, saying they are still waiting on lab results as part of their evidence gathering.
It's really hard to get a grasp on this and what's going on, you know, as far as all the legalities and things of that nature, you know, it's very emotional, it's very disturbing, it's very upsetting, you know, and we're seeking answers. You know, we're wondering why we're not getting it.
Police say once they receive their final reports, the case will then be passed on to the Rock Island County State's Attorney's Office to determine whether criminal charges will be filed. An Iowa woman is charged with drunk driving after a head-on crash in Milan last night. Police say Mallory Griffith was driving the wrong way on Interstate 280 when she hit another car. Both drivers were taken to the hospital, but both are expected to be okay. Well, coming up, an 8th grader qualifies for the National Spelling Bee. How he grew his passion after being sidelined from sports. You're watching News 8 at 10.
WQAD News 8 is sponsored by Highland Toyota.
So I was a prosecutor. I go around with these guys. We ready to crack houses and bust up gangs. This apartment complex over here, it was bad. But we took it back. For the police, ludicrous. All lives matter. It's not about color. Every family deserves to be safe. Crime is down a roar because the police budget is up. I've hired more cops every year. We've got more police officers than in the history of our city. When people feel safe, it creates opportunity. That's what Illinois needs.
That's Richard Irvin.
Forged with a sweet, sweet heat. Wendy's new hot honey chicken biscuit and sandwich. A marvel so marvelous it can only be forged at a Wendy's.
Oh, yeah, right.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new hot honey chicken sandwich with biscuit at breakfast.
Let's rodeo. 6 World's Toughest Rodeo. April 2nd and 3rd at the TextPlayer Center. It's rodeo and a whole lot more. More action, entertainment, and fun. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. 6 World's Toughest Rodeo. April 2nd and 3rd.
Life can get a little complicated. At least paying for things has become easier. At Green State Credit Union, our cards now come with contactless payment technology. With mobile pay, so you can make purchases using your phone without giving your card to anyone. and with mobile alerts and microchip fraud protections to keep your information from getting in the wrong hands. Simplify your payments with the contactless card from Green State Credit Union.
France Manufacturing Company in Sterling, Illinois is hiring. We have factory production as well as skilled trade opportunities like maintenance and tool and die makers. We also have professional opportunities like production supervisor and production control coordinator positions available. France offers competitive pay and benefits, including immediate medical dental coverage, quick vacation, plus additional earned time off. 401k with company match.
You notice how they didn't say vision?
Bonus program for everyone. Apply online or in person. How about it? Are you France material? Limitless Mail works.
This is a service that should have been around a long time ago. It was one of the best decisions. Apart from having kids and marrying my wife, don't be embarrassed about it because it worked.
I actually feel like I get to be myself now.
It's changed my life. I didn't know how bad I felt until I realized how I should feel. I can't put it into words. What I owe Limitless now. One of the best decisions I ever made was going and seeing these guys at Limitless.
You can trust the medical professionals at Limitless Mail.
Well, this summer, a talented local 8th grader is headed to Washington, D.C. to compete in the National Spelling Bee. But as News 8 Shelby Kluver spells out, becoming a champion took losing his athletic abilities. It's new tonight at 10.
E-O-C-O-O-N.
In a town of less than 800 people, there might just be a national champion.
E-L-A-T-I-N-U-M.
Quentin Atudes is an 8th grader from Elizabeth, Illinois. Most days, you can find him here. Practicing his spelling.
After we go through the whole list, then we go back to the ones I got wrong and try to get those ones right. So that's how we study.
And you've got a lot of studying to do. This summer, Quentin will compete at the Scripps National Spelling Bee. Reading doesn't come easy to him, but spelling is a piece of C-A-K-E.
He just kept saying, "This is my last year."
His mom, Leanne, is Quentin's #1 fan and also coach.
He really works hard for it.
But behind that hard work is a reminder that fate can sometimes be cruel.
Spelling wasn't my #1 priority, but now it's up there.
Last year, Quentin was forced to learn a new word, CRMO, a disease where Quentin's own body is attacking his bones.
He has no cure. It's an immune disorder.
This once healthy teenager, now forced to use wheelchairs and crutches. And with the pain in his legs came a new kind of pain as well.
I mean, I was genuinely concerned what he was going to fill his time with because it is only sports.
Baseball, basketball, and football suddenly no longer an option. Even his bedroom.
My room normally would be up there.
Off limits, thanks to his legs. But despite the challenges,
he's had like almost 40 appointments since August.
Quentin found a way to fight through.
I don't know, like by the grace of God, spelling bee was like, hello.
It became a solace, filling days cooped up inside and hours in the car going to and from appointments.
H-Y-P-O.
Now football practices are traded for studying, and Quentin is on his way to the national championship.
I feel accomplished, but I still want to get on the stage, and once I get up there, what happens at that point.
The only word he has asked him to spell is defeat. He never bothered to learn it. And Elizabeth, Shelby Kluver, WQAD News 8.
We certainly wish the best to him. Quentin's family has set up a GoFundMe to help pay for his trip to the spelling bee and the special accommodations.
You lose one or you just switch out?
We have more information on how you can help donate on our website right now, WQAD.com. A great day today, but we've got several days in a row of wet weather across the area, and that means some pretty good rainfall.
He get a crit on you?
So much needed rainfall.
Did he get a crit on you?
No.
Right after the break here on News 8.
At Cancer Treatment Centers of America, we make every second count with a team of cancer specialists at our award-winning Chicago Breast Center, offering innovative procedures like microsurgery to reduce scarring for greater mobility. Call now.
Nice ride. Park car, park truck.
Hello, when two good things combine.
How about two tacos that are also park quesadilla?
Can I eat them with my spork?
Go for it.
Can I eat them with my puggle? 2 for $5 quesadilla tacos. Only at Taco John's.
I've lived here almost all my life. For as long as I can remember, the Murray Baker Bridge has been jammed with traffic. And you heard all the time how it was unsafe. Everybody talks about fixing our roads, but J.B. Pritzker, he's making it happen. We helped rebuild the bridge and completed it on time and on budget. And J.B.'s plan will fix hundreds more across downstate. Dad always said Chicago gets to eat, we get the leftovers. But J.B., he's working for all of us.
That's a pretty tight spot.
Watch this.
You're the correct system. That's so you.
Of course you know what we're doing. That's so you.
I gotta fix that.
Monday had a big play.
You're here.
You brought all these players in your Buick?
Yeah.
So you.
At the heart of every Buick SUV is you.
New vehicles arriving weekly. Stop by your Buick dealer to make your selection. See your premier Buick dealer.
At Black Hawk Bank and Trust, our goal is to be the same on Monday as we are on Friday. Treating others with respect, fairness, and honesty is at the heart of what we do. Our foundation is our people, with the future focused on technology to give the solutions you need while still remaining your locally owned and operated bank. Come experience the way banking should be.
You can rely on the experts at Jack's Brake and Alignment for full-service repair at competitive prices you can afford. Potholes rough on your vehicle? Does it pull left or right? Or do you notice uneven tire wear? Then take advantage of Jack's April Alignment Special. Passenger car alignment starting at $79.99. We offer financing, service all makes and models, including motorhomes and fleet vehicles. There's nothing we can't do for your car at Jack's Brake and Alignment. Complete automotive repair.
At Grand Haven Retirement Community, we understand your home, your way. We offer independent and assisted living apartments, memory care, and independent living townhomes. If you're looking for red carpet retirement living for yourself or a loved one, reach out to us at 285-4900. With no buy-in fee and month-to-month rent, your loved one can stay in control of their future. Go to grandhavenretirement.com or call 285-4900. Feel the warmth, feel the joy, feel the difference. Come visit us at Grand Haven Retirement in Elbridge.
Storm tracking weather is sponsored by Rock River Electric.
If you didn't get outside today, shame on you, shame on me.
Shame on you.
Because I didn't get outside today.
Shame on you.
I know, and I'm going to regret it in just a few hours. Yes, I guess you could say it, put it that way. Yeah, we got a lot of wet weather on the way. That's going to last for at least several days before we eventually dry out, at least just in time for the weekend. Let's put it that way. But today's warmth that we had may be the warmest we'll see for the rest of the month. So let's get right to the satellite radar picture, and you can see some of that rain already being noticed just off to our south and west, outside of Mount Pleasant and Burlington. Seeing some city rains already taking place in Keokuk. In fact, expanding the shot, you can see there's plenty of rain on the way as we go through the night. It's all part of this very slow-moving but very tightly wrapped and strengthening area of low pressure that's producing the rain, producing the snow. In fact, blizzard conditions potential around the panhandle of Texas, and then you go east of that, and you're talking about a swath of severe weather that has been going on in parts of Oklahoma, and especially going into Texas, where we've been seeing numerous severe and tornado warnings going on just between Dallas and even around Houston. That's going to be the place where you're going to expect to still see maybe a few more tornadoes going through the overnight hours, and we expect that widespread outbreak of severe weather to stretch its way eastward in parts of Louisiana and even around Mississippi, where this area also we have a chance for seeing some very long-lasting tornadoes, significant tornadoes that may be popping up there. We could be seeing a thunderstorm or two around here by about Tuesday night, but nothing I see as far as anything severe. It's going to be all rain, and we'll see that engulf the area as we head throughout the rest of the night, with temperatures only dropping around 50 degrees. So it's going to be a mild night. Come tomorrow, it's kind of off again, on again when it comes to the rain, and then it starts picking up a little bit in intensity as we head late into Tuesday, going into Tuesday evening. Of course, this rain is going to keep our temperatures down a little bit compared to today, with daytime highs not even getting out of the 50s. And we still got more wet weather to go. I think the heaviest of the rainfall will be taking place still about Tuesday night, and then it becomes spotty again as we make our way throughout our Wednesday afternoon, and even going to Thursday, where temperatures could be just cold enough that we may see a few of these raindrops mix in with
you guessed it, a few snowflakes. And of course, Thursday will be our coolest day of the week. Look at the rainfall that we expect to see from several of our computer forecast models. And yeah, it looks like ranging from over 3/4 of an inch to maybe close to 1.5 inches of rain. That will put a nice dent in that moderate drought that's been going on across the area. 56 degrees over in Freeport. We got 60 right now in Sterling Rock Falls and Princeton, Macomb as well. 63 degrees in Muscatine, Aledo, DeWitt, you're at 62. Clinton, 2 degrees cooler at 59. At the airport of Moline, we're at 60 degrees, a south-southeast wind at around 9 miles an hour. So that rain will be developing late. Low will be dropping right around 50 degrees. And periods of rain for tomorrow, 57 for the high. Any thunder that we hear, I will be coming in by tomorrow night. So if the system, once it does pass on by, dry weather for the weekend, we'll see the numbers.